Are you ready for magic? That makes one of us.
Cowpokes, cow folks, every kind of cow children, cowgirls, cowboys, any non-binary. Cowgals, cow pals, hoping no brigands will kill them. Cowkin, cowskin, whatever cow you be. All cow children, every afflicted pilgrim, countless millions, any demography. Cowpokes, cow folks, every kind of cow children, cowkin, cowskin, whatever cow you be.
Cow Children, All the Days of the West, by Ben Swithin.
Thursday.
I used to think that I would marry for love, but now I've seen the world, I know I'll settle down one day and marry for sex.
Not for politics, sir. I thought you were heading for the top.
You're not wrong, Felix. I am headed for pinnacular heights. But for a man of destiny, all roads lead aloft. I intend to grasp power with both hands. But marriage is personal. Company, halt!
It really is hot as heck, sir.
That's the West, dry sweats and lots of them. All right, men, fetch water from the well. Are you married, Felix?
Twice, sir. One in the west and one back home.
Do they know?
Somehow it never came up, sir. Is that immoral, sir, do you suppose?
So long as you give as good as you get. What's the name of this town coming up?
The map calls it Graves Fighting, sir.
Graves Fighting. Then we're not so far from my old itching ground.
All right, Emma. Better make tonight's a good one. We got more soldiers in.
What do all these soldiers want out west?
More coming tomorrow.
Do they make a good audience?
They buy a lot of drinks, so yeah, keep them sweet. You ready?
Sure.
Alrighty. Welcome once again, senors, to our house cabaret. It's the time I'm sure you've all been waiting for. That's right, she's the scintillating sorceress, the mistress of illusion. She's the lady with the magic hat. It's Miss Emmeline Gygenhallendorf.
Howdy! Are you ready for some magic? Awesome! Splendid! Because here I have a magic hat containing every day of the West, of all history. So I just need one of you to shout out a date, please. Somebody?
July 12th.
Perfect choice, sir. Perfect choice. What was that? A week ago last Tuesday? Let's have a rummage and see what I can find from the 12th of July. A drum roll, please. Let me see. It's a cob of corn! A cob of corn from the 12th of July. Not good enough? Try another date. Something more challenging. A date and a place.
April 13th, behind the bar. See if you can find some booze.
That sounds eminently doable. One bottle of beer from Wednesday. Here, it's all yours. No charge. Let's try something more interesting. I'm going to summon a day into the room. All the rules that day will apply here and now. You, in the front row. When's your birthday?
My name's John.
Yeah? When's your birthday, John?
It's today. I came out to celebrate.
I can't really do anything with that, but thank you. That show was a mess. Magical mirror?
Greetings, Emma Gygenhallendorf.
Magical mirror, my boots are too tight.
Have you tried steaming them?
I'm not sure that would work to expand them.
It works with hats.
You're thinking of felt. I'll just pull the next size up from the hat from now on.
How was your show, Emma?
Nobody's ever impressed with the magic hat. They're here for tricks, but actual spells leave them cold. Not a great show. Not terrible, but...
Was Mr. Manager satisfied?
He got shirty.
Perhaps you might throw in some legerdemain.
It just feels pointless to do tricks and illusions when I can actually do the real stuff. Listen to me complaining about my day. I got paid. I'll live. How was your day, Magical Mirror?
I have seen many things.
What like?
More soldiers are coming. A special constabulary.
I could have told you that.
They are looking for magic. They will come for the magical hat. They will come for you.
Are you sure?
I'm never sure.
Well, I believe in you, Mirror. How's about this? We'll do tomorrow, then we can skip town before the weekend. We shouldn't linger longer.
Linger longer.
Linger longer, linger longer.
Linger longer, linger longer.
Linger longer, linger longer, linger longer.
Friday.
I never get sick of marching, sir. And do you know why?
You're starting to sound rather familiar, Felix, but I'll bite. Why?
I thought I'd wind up on a ship, sailing up and down with nowhere to walk save a turn around the deck. I like a bit of dry land.
Bully for you. As you'll see, the land is only getting drier out here. Get used to being parched. You might find yourself wishing for a sailor's life.
I hate sailors.
Good man. There are good towns out here, but the wells are deep.
How deep, sir?
30 or 40 feet.
What's that, 6 fathoms?
Some of them deeper.
Oh, this is the place up ahead. Some sort of theatre cabaret. Sounds like there is civilization in the West.
What's the intel?
The drinks are bad, the beds are good, and the entertainment is so-so at best. But they do have a magician on at the moment. What's the word for a female magician? A witch?
An assistant, usually. I had a friend wanted to be a magical assistant. She had no ambition.
The one they have is called Emma
Emma Gygenhallendorf. I know her.
Was this your card? Was this your card, though?
No.
Well, maybe you might find your card inside this chicken egg.
What chicken egg?
Well, I need a chicken first, but I'm sure I can find one in the Hat of Days. Ow! Ow! Fiddlestick!
It sounds like the chicken is sharper than you expected.
Bloody hell! Richmond, what are you doing here?
Hey, what about my card?
Yes! Ow! Bloody hell! Yeah, here's an egg inside the 8 of cups or the ace of
How
cups.
in the hell?
Magic! Richmond, I haven't seen you since, well, for God's sake. What are you, one of the Admiralty now?
A legionary. We've been sent out west as peacekeepers.
Richmond is the captain of our company of men.
Emma, this is Felix. He's my 2IC. I know Emma of old.
Could I talk to you in private? Oh, Richie, old Ricky boy. No offence.
None intended.
Sorry to drag you away from all the noise and the army guys.
Is this your place?
On a night-by-night basis, look, it's great to see you again, but I've got to be honest, the uniforms are a daunting thing.
Are you proposing I take it off?
Not really, no. I just wanted to say, please don't trample these towns into fucking dirt. They could really do without a lot of soldiers policing them every which way. It sounded like you have some power here, so just...
Hey, I'm not here to fight people, kill people.
Well, good. This place is trying to get out of a rough couple of decades. This many soldiers, people are starting to expect a war. Are you on duty tomorrow?
No, we're ahead of schedule. We're not due at Morgantown until 3 days from now.
I'd like to meet up. It's been too long. I know we used to have sleepovers all the time, but I shouldn't really entertain you in my room here, or you'll get a reputation that I can't live up to.
See you 7 sharp.
That's too early for me. 9:30 sharp okay with you? Whenever you arrive. I've nowhere else to be. Magical mirror!
What the heck, Emma Gygenhallendorf? You brought the constabulary here.
He didn't know what you were, and I'm hoping he's one of the good ones. I miss my friends.
There are no good ones.
I'm tired, and it's too busy to go on the run tonight. I'll send him out tomorrow.
Emma, did your boots fit better tonight?
Oh yes, thank you, much better. Just need to remember never to perform past midnight.
Saturday?
This is neither of the times we agreed on.
I split the difference. It's military time.
How would you like to spend your day off?
How about we visit the old village, see your family again? It's not so far.
Maybe actually that is a good idea, because I need to try and explain my magical past.
I think I can remember the way. Come on.
So, why did you sign up then?
What else was there? I wanted to see the world.
In that case, you messed up, because you came all the way back here.
I asked for this. I missed everybody, and this hot end of the West has a reputation.
As what? Dry and gritty? Big and bonky? Pretty much. We've been moving forward.
I wanted to take the hard assignment. Got some people to impress.
Probably better than my way. Magic isn't really a quick way to success.
Back when we were kids, you never seemed to want the fame.
I actually wanted you to be the magician. I thought I'd be the glamorous assistant.
Why would you want that?
I might be breaking the conjurer's rule by saying this, but it's the assistant who does most of the tricks. The magician gets to wave a wand, but the assistant is a hands-on one. I'm the one with the... I give you the wand. I wanted to be the one doing the tricks. Funny how it worked out, really.
All smoke and mirrors, is it?
That's the idea. Clever hands, spooky brain. I'm quite an efficient pickpocket. For instance, is this your card?
No.
No, you didn't pick a card. It's your gun.
When did you... Hey, that's a crime. You shouldn't have that.
Probably true. But do you fancy stopping in the saloon for a drink? Early afternoon's not the best time for a walk, with the heat and the birds.
That depends. Do they have a piano?
You know what? I think they might do. Here she is. I never gave this up.
Go on then, Emma. Play me something.
No, I only play for myself.
Do you know it's a kind of a parade? The one that goes bing bing bong ba dong dong dong.
Shush! I never really got good, but there's something satisfying about it. Can I tell you something in confidence?
If it's an actual crime, I have to report it.
It's not a crime, but it might be related to army work. Tangentially.
I can keep a secret for a friend.
My magic trick hat, the hat that contains every day of the year, is real. It's a real magical artifact, and it's bound specifically to me. I don't know what it's meant to be used for, but I use it for a slideshow. I use it for a sideshow. And some days I get disappointed with myself that I have arcane powers that I don't understand. And I only use them in the evenings to amuse drunken holidaymakers.
What else would you use a magic hat for?
I don't know, steaming carrots? I guess you're right. When I was young I wanted to do magic shows. All my friends moved away to work or sign up. I found an ad in a magazine for magical supplies and I wrote away to get them. I was so disappointed when it wasn't magic tricks, illusions, but actual real magic. I was so disappointed because I just want to do like magic tricks, but it's real. It's real magic. Well, I only got, the books delivered, the first volume, the hat, the mirror, I got the bike that came with it, that was an offer, but I didn't really want it, that isn't magic, but it is a good bike. I don't ride it, I can't ride bikes, but this is my life, and, I don't live it well, and I'm not enjoying it, or I'm not really impressed anymore because it's real magic. But it's real, and I get really gunned off now and then thinking, but you need to not mess with that magic. I'm telling you because I need to tell a friend, and that's you, or that was you, or I'm not telling army. I'm not telling the army. I'm telling you, but you've got to sit on that information if you care about me, if I'm your friend, if I'm your friend. Because the one thing worse than having powers and not using them would be having powers and not using them and betraying them. But I am using them. Do you understand? Is that clear? It sounded clear to me.
Yeah. I can dig it.
Good, because when we get where we're going, my old house, well, I better just show you. We're getting close now.
So what other magic did you gain? The hat to pull from?
It's not just to pull from. There's a lot more to it than that.
Can you use it to travel to days gone by?
I can visit them, but it's not like I can make any changes to the past. I can't, for example, kick spinach over forever, if that's what you're angling at yesterday. Do you know what I mean? So, I can...
But when you...
I can go and I can kick someone, but they won't feel the pain today. I don't kick people, though.
But when you take things...
So, yesterday I had $1. Today I go back and steal it from myself. Now I've got $2. And tomorrow I go back and steal the $1 from yesterday, which is today, and then add that to the $2, so I've got $3 altogether.
What if you go to tomorrow?
I can't. It doesn't exist yet. It's like a bag of. It's like a wet bag of days. It's like a jar of dead beetles. There are living beetles on top of it, but they're not dead tomorrow. They're alive today. The beetles will die tomorrow. Do you know what I mean?
What?
Dead beetles. There are no living tomorrow alive beetles in it.
So what do you use it for off the stage?
This place, look.
There's nothing. A hole in the ground.
This was where my family house was. You said you wanted to see Big Dad and Special Mum again.
What happened? What happened here?
I need you to understand. Real magic is horrible, dangerous and sick. I did this. The whole house. It just gone. So I use the hat sometimes to visit better days and still see them.
So they're still alive?
No, you're not listening. Do you remember the beetle thing? Yesterday's dead.
You could rescue them. You could bring them out.
Yeah, but they wouldn't understand. They'd be lost. And after midnight, they'd fade away anyway. Your diary isn't alive. The clump of days is, the beetles aren't alive. My parents aren't alive, and neither is yesterday.
You killed them.
The Beatles?
No. You killed...
The Beatles?
No, I mean... You killed your parents.
Don't say that. It's not that simple.
What are these other powers?
I haven't told anyone because I thought they wouldn't understand. They'd react like you. Like this.
Can I see them? See your family? Can I try?
This was a mistake. I shouldn't have brought you here. I'm sorry. I'm going back.
There might be some way we could save them.
You can't save the Beatles. It was an analogy.
No, I mean...
But I can still have that once I've got past the confusion of the
Your
Beatles.
parents who are dead because of you.
You're not helping. You're not helping. Magical mirror on the wall. Today was just awful. Really bad.
Tell me all about it, Emma Gygenhallendorf.
The show was the worst it's been. Nobody was impressed. Nobody was happy. Everyone was drunk. People were going to the toilet too much. And I tried talking to Richmond earlier. It was... I don't know how we thought he was going to react.
Did you tell him about the magical books? Did you tell him about me?
He doesn't know about you. He only cares about the house, the hat, and he's got this fixation on these Beatles, but he's got everything upside down. You were right, and this is all a mistake. We need to quit town ASAP. Fiddlestick.
Emma, I'm so sorry.
I didn't say come in. Stay back.
You were right to be angry. I said all the wrong things. I just want you to know how sorry I am.
What do you want?
Who's your friend?
What? Oh, you've seen her now, so I may as well introduce you. This is Magical Mirror.
Wow. I wanted to say, I thought about the hat and your whole tragedy, and I understand. I understand it all now. It's not time travel. It's more like memory, imagination, magic, seeing things, but it's real.
Sure, yeah, please. You know, I'm busy.
No, I won't linger. I just want to show you I've got it. It's so useful. Powers for good. I mean, a simple routine suggests itself. Every morning you stick your hand in the hat, fish for the bullets and money you need for that day.
And boots. My real boots didn't fit. They're too tight round the toe.
Right,
bit.
boots can be the same ones as yesterday, and breakfast find the day with just the right temperature of kedgeree.
You shouldn't eat stuff. You shouldn't eat stuff from the hat.
Not safe to eat.
At the end of the day, between 12 and 12.01, the food vanishes from your body. You could feast and starve. No nutrients. No oils.
That's ingenious. Can you imagine that for prisoners? Feed them right after midnight, and they'd still waste away, grateful to be fed.
What would you want to do that for?
I don't know yet, but there are times when cruelty and novelty go hand in glove. I pride myself that in my years of soldiering, I have killed nobody. I don't believe in justifiable homicide, but it's my only qualm. My only qualm in the world.
So you torture people?
I think of it more as a severe scale of bothering them. Pain, hunger, bees, wounds.
Bees! Bees!
Man's best friend. That can soon change, I can tell you. But I won't bore you with work stories.
Bees.
Gotta put down war makers and secure the people's peace. But I know where to draw the line. Death is too horrible.
Bees. I really don't like this side of you.
I guess I can be an asshole sometimes.
No, this isn't assholery. This is cruelty.
Well, you know what they say, gotta be cruel to be kind.
You're not listening.
No, you're not listening. This isn't some war. This isn't some power trip. You said it yourself, you're not using the hat and the magic. If it could be used by someone who would use it for the good, the peace of everybody.
Do not believe his lies.
You can shut it, Mirror.
Don't shout at Mirror. That Mirror is my friend.
You need to leave Emma alone.
I said shut it!
Magical Mirror! You!
I barely touched.
You shattered
It's
her!
only a mirror. Can't you pull another one from your hat?
That's not how it works. That's not how you treat your friends. You may treat Beatles that way, but you can...
Help me, Emma.
That's not how it works. That's how you treat Beatles, not friends. You came to take it from me, didn't you?
Emma, I am in pieces.
I came here to help.
I heard a ruckus, sir.
So is this your backup? Come to grab the magic?
That's right.
We're not thieves, whatever you think.
You're thieves and plunderers, and you know it.
Is this the hat?
I'll take that.
You can't take that away from me. We're bonded.
Check under the bed for books of magic.
Nothing there, I'm afraid.
That's okay, I'll just pull them out of the hat.
You won't get away with this. The hat will find its way back to me.
Men, arrest her. Arrest this woman. Remand her in custody. What are you waiting for? Any luck fishing for the tomes?
None so far, but I did find a few handy bits and pieces in the hat. A bag of monies.
Is that why you've been buying?
Yes, sir, and these magazines.
What do we want with these?
This one has quite a fascinating article on sanatorium culture, and this one has a certain advert in it for magic supplies, right to the following address, see?
That's where the hat came from.
It's really all we need. Follow that back to its root and we'll find a whole stock of magical items, and hopefully an address book of troublemakers and associates. In other words, promotions all round. That's all we need. So what about our prisoner? I'm sure she'd be ever so grateful if you let her out.
No, we should let her stew. I don't know the extent of her powers, but she tore a hole in the world. Lost or destroyed. Whole house, whole family. We do not want her as our adversary.
But surely without the hat... The hat! It's gone! It was right here!
What time is it? I'll answer that myself. It's 12:01. It's all vanished.
And the hat? Back to Miss Gygenhallendorf. We should head to the sheriff's office. She's bound to escape.
No need. I know where she'll go.
I got out, but I'll have to be quick. I'm so sorry, Magical Man.
I am in pieces.
I don't know if I can mend you, but I think a shard could... Someone's coming.
Help me grab a weapon. Line from here.
I'll come back for you.
Go.
Look what we have here!
I've got a gun. I've got bullets and a gun, and I'm not afraid to use it. Them.
Yes, you are.
Ouch.
I know you're not gonna shoot us in cold blood.
My blood is not cold.
Hardly matters. We have the gun now.
You're right about the mirror, sir. It's alive still. I'll see if I can collect a few shards in my hanky.
All right, lock me up again. The hat will always come back to me.
Not until midnight. That gives us 24 hours to get what we need.
Sunday.
Another day, another dungeon. Tell me, are you afraid of mice?
Yes. They keep people awake, and they're a force of entropy.
We had some specialist equipment made. You won't like it.
I'd like to see how you've magic-proofed this place. You lot seem clueless when it comes to the fizzy arts.
I had an idea for a workaround. Sit down here. See, even if the hat returns to your hands, you won't be able to draw anything from it, because your hands will be well kept inside these hollow spheres. Sorry if they're heavy, but there was no time for delicate work. And if the hat wants to return to your head, well, I've made a helmet of the same.
Is that why you wanted my neck size? Does Richmond even know what you're doing?
He knows the matter is in hand. He would be here himself, but he's indisposed.
I knew he had a sense of shame. Doesn't want to see me chained up and starving.
You won't starve. They'll feed you every day during daylight hours. It's not solitary confinement, you know. It's just for 2 or 3 days until we complete a short set of tasks. After that, you'll be free as you were.
This is just ridiculous.
You'll be out in less than a week. Until then, you'll have the mice for company. Deep breath now.
No!
I am sorry, Miss Emma. I know this must be very unpleasant.
But at least give me eye holes.
Oh, I did. Sorry, it's on back to front. Here we go.
Thank you.
And try not to be too angry with Sir. Toodaloo. Sir?
That seemed fairly painless. You said the address was in a place called...
Snorkel Snout, sir.
That's a couple of days away.
And we will be back for her.
3 days there, 3 days back. She can hang on that long.
I know you're out there, Richmond. I know you're out there, Richmond.
Let's go.
There better not be a mouse on my leg. There better not be a mouse coming up my torso. No. Get off me! My neck!
There's no need to scream and yell. I'm not going to bite you in the jugular.
What? You can speak.
So can you. I'm a mouth mouse. The name's Tidbit.
Well, you're not living in my mouth.
I wouldn't dream of it. I'm quite particular where I lay my nest, and you really have nothing to offer me at the moment. But if we work together, I think we can find it mutually advantageous.
What are you proposing?
I know a thing or two about you, and about the Hat of Days. When it arrives here at 1 past midnight, I can pull anything I want out of it, including a key.
Is midnight near?
Remarkably. And then we go wherever you please, and together we'll bring down the Admiralty.
Tuesday.
Cigar, sir?
We can't afford to get lax.
It's a hot night, and we're less than a day from our target. What's to worry about?
We may have just made a very powerful enemy. That hat's certainly gone somewhere.
Don't get paranoid. You taught me that.
I never did.
How about a cigarillo?
Give it here.
Do you want to talk about...
This is not a comfortable mission. Not a comfortable region, and I'm...
All worth it in the end, though, sir.
We could stop the war. All war. And that takes sacrifice.
Oh, this room's a double. I'd only ordered a single from the fence, but yeah, this is a double. Do you want a pillow of your own, Tidbit?
I'm unaccustomed to luxury.
I'm not sure this counts as luxury. It's a double.
Any surface softer than a prisoner's belly is luxury to me. I've been in hiding for months.
In hiding? Hiding from what?
Hiding, waiting. I was once under the thumb of a dominator. I don't want to return to a life of orders and traps. I've been watching for opportunity. And a mouse can make good connections in a low place.
How are you faring, Mirashard?
I feel well. I have lost the best parts of myself, but I am here for you, Emma Gygenhallendorf.
I'm hoping you and Tidbit will get on. It's good to expand your social circle.
This mouse would like your magical hat.
I already told her everything about that. I'm not a greedy mouse, but I'll accept the help of a companion.
The mouse has concealed nothing. We can be good friends.
Good. Now I'm spent. Tomorrow we'll reach the address from the magazine, and I'll get to meet whoever posted me the hat. If the army don't get there first, And even if they do. Good night, Mirror. Good night, Mouse.
Sleep nice.
Sweet dreams.
Sleep tight.
Wednesday.
This is where the hat shop was meant to be.
It's just blackened ruins.
It burned down long ago.
Let me just bring a day out the hat.
Will that bring it back to life?
No, but it might change what time it is now.
I thought that was meant to be impossible.
Have you heard of daylight savings? Any idea where the army are, Mr. Sharp? Mr. Sharp?
They have been here already. They are here now.
Welcome back, Emma. Lurking in the shadows for you. I'm as sorry as you are that the magic shop is dead and gone.
I'm never sorry. It means the safe.
Not right. You brought the hat. We can visit before the fire and take the information we need, open it up, and show me how to enter a day.
I'm not going to hand you the hat.
Do what he says or I'll shoot you!
Felix always finds a workaround. This was his plan.
With a little help from my hanky full of mirror shards, sharp and genius glitter.
Take me down into the day before this happened.
I don't know when that was.
Then we'll go looking. After you.
Whatever you do, sir, come back out before midnight.
What is this? Is
The
this
melange.
some kind
All
of
the days are in. Let's
kind
translate
of
April.
trick?
No, this is where I come. Look, it's my house. My sister.
This isn't where I wanted to go.
It's where I keep the other magic books. Leave them if you don't want them.
I know that
It's
face.
yours.
I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this. Get
Remember your
out.
childhood, Reid. You nearly died.
Get us to the shop.
You don't need to be afraid of
Get
this.
us to the shop.
All our yesterdays are dead.
To mid-March. Try mid-March.
You remember the Beatles.
Is this it? Is this the shop?
It's burning! It's burning! It's burning!
Do it.
It's burning!
Do it. God, give me my it's hot. It's hot.
Dear me, I'm glad I didn't follow them in. It all looks rather a messy toffee pudding. Oh, at least one of you is back. No hard feelings about earlier, I hope.
Yes, hard feeling.
I was growing worried for the both of you. It's almost 11. In an hour, you'd be trapped forever.
I'll literally curse myself for telling you this. But it's almost 12.
What? Surely? No!
We enter summertime. He's somewhere in late February if you wanted to go back and warn him. But you don't have long.
How do I get in? Get out of my way!
Magical mirror shard. Did I mismerge?
You should not have warned him, you idiot, Emma Gygenhallendorf. You fool!
That's really rude. But you're right. You okay,
The
Tidbit?
melange was intoxicating. How can you grapple with such seething power?
It's just like any hat, really. It gets sweaty.
You tricksy little... You set my watch an hour wrong. Thought I'd run out the clock in there, did you?
That's magic. The little hand deceives the eye, remember?
And why are there two hats of days? What is this, the old switcheroo?
I pulled one from a week ago.
To swizzle me. I'm not a fool.
Okay, I'll just hoy it back in the other.
Leave him alone. Get back. Get back.
There, gone. You'll never see it again.
Sir! I can't find the captain anywhere!
I'm out here, Felix. I got out. What's he doing in the hat?
Sorry, Felix.
No, it's midnight! Get me out! Get me!
I thought he'd make it out, but
Is that what you had planned for me?
more or less.
Trapped in the hat at midnight, cut me off forever. That's a murder.
No!
I would have disappeared. My days would have ended.
I don't know that for sure, and you'd always have yesterday.
I would have been disappeared. There should be punishment.
What crime have I actually committed?
You sent my best man into a death trap.
He sent himself. He knew the risks.
You stole my gun.
Is it a crime to steal from a friend?
Well, I have it back now.
You never shoot to kill, and that's yesterday's gun. It's going to fizzle out. It's going to fizzle out of existence in a few seconds. Use it or lose it.
Not right, I've been paying attention.
Shoot me or don't.
I've got all the time I want. If this one vanishes, I'll pull another from the hat, and so on every day.
In a minute, there's not going to be a hat anymore. The one I hoyed in there was the archetype. The real hat. The one sitting there is the hat from last Wednesday.
What?
And like everything else, it'll fizzle out in about 10 seconds. So shoot if you're gonna, or do you want to climb in and look for the real hat before it's lost to the ages?
You twat! It's gone.
The hat's gone. The books, the house, the magazines, and you've got no gun, no men, and no stomach. March home, Richmond.
What am I going to tell the Admiralty?
I don't care. You ruined my magic act. I have 2 friends now, and you're not one of them. Get out of my life.
Emma, I don't know.
Get out of my life.
Were the magics truly lost forever?
Yeah, that was that. Sorry, Tidbit. No hat for anyone. What now, Mousey? I've lost my powers, and your prospects aren't what they were. But I reckon the two of us could make some magic on stage.
Well, I'd be happy to help out, at least until my hour of vengeance comes.
We'll be a great double act, as long as you're available. Triple act with the magical mirror, and you just say the word. One day, we'll bring down the military.
What's the word?
Abracadabra!
And now, the mistress of illusion and the preternatural pet, or ought I say, pest, it's Emmer Gygenhallendorf and Tidbit, the magic mouse.
Are you ready for magic? Because this mouse is gonna saw me in half!
All the Days of the West, with Ava Liversidge as Emma Gygenhallendorf, Ben Swithin as Richmond, Harlan Bryant as Felix, Dylan Reid Miller as Tidbit, and Stuart Bryant, no relation, as the manager. I hope you have enjoyed this episode of Cow Children, or at least parts of it. If you are inclined to try magic in your home, beware. If you'd rather see some with your eyes, may I recommend Owen Daughtery, a street magician and close-up magician whose YouTube channel New Green Shoe is wholesome and good, and whose mastery of illusion knocks my socks off. Good night.